Hello mates! Subscribe, give us a like, and write your favorite to win this Champions League run in the comments below, with only 8 clubs left. Also, since you're typing, we proceed to begin. Let's get the show on the pitch. The footballers of Barca and Mainz showed a "You'll Never Walk Alone" poster colored in Ukrainian flag before their clash kicked off. I've been heckled, threatened, questioned, and last night, my emotion got the better of me. I'm a human being. It wears you down. Reading this stuff every day, Marcus Rashford shared. I would buy Marquinhos and Araujo if I were the director of Manchester United. Even if you bring in Mbappe and Haaland, United aren't winning the league. Thanks, Rio Ferdinand. It's absolutely crazy how low his number of fouls is against Salah. Honestly, you have to ask the refs. He gets confronted with a claim that someone calls him a diver. That is an absolute shame, Jurgen Klopp said. When I first saw him, I said on French television, "There's Pelé in him. Technically, he's a little ahead of Haaland," Wenger assumed. Messi. He will soon be considered the best in the world again, which he hasn't stopped being for me. Cuatro quotes Ronaldinho. Mateos commented on the fact of Bayern not offering Lewandowski a new agreement. I find that disrespectful. You shouldn't put everything in the drawer and wait and see, Lothar thinks. Transfers of Mbappe and Haaland? Nothing has happened yet. In football, the team is always more important than individuals, Xavi noted. Hulk has extended his contract with Atletico Mineiro until the end of 2024. The 35-year-old forward has scored 41 goals in 72 appearances for the White and Blacks. Chelsea will not be able to sell Champions League tickets while Abramovich owns the club. Inter are eyeing Sebastian Aller, and Ajax want 35 million euros for the striker who netted 11 goals in the Champions League. Thomas Tuchel won 32 of his first 50 Champions League fixtures as a manager, the biggest amount. Regarding the investigation against Zuma, cats have been checked by a vet, are in good health, and have suffered no physical injuries. The match with Galatasaray is the final. The Europa League is not the most prestigious tournament, but we want to show that this team can compete in Europe, Xavi said before the match was played. FIFA allowed to register Ukrainian footballers outside of a transfer window. Chelsea's title sponsor, 3, wants its logo removed from the kit as soon as possible. The club will probably cover it up. Atletico are interested in Thorgan Hazard's services. Borussia are set to sell him. The goal of Bayern is to win the Champions League every year. To do this, we will intensify and start negotiations on contracts, Oliver Kahn said. Barca snubbed Ruben Neves, as the Wolves wanted 50 million euros for him. Xavi saw him as a replacement for Busquets. Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper Roman Bürki is going to move to new MLS club St. Louis City this summer. Cristiano is a top professional, one of the best in history. We all love him. There are things in the media that are not true, Martial is quoted as saying by us. Rudiger and Chelsea had a new contract agreed. Due to sanctions, demand for the German was resumed by Real Madrid, Manchester United, PSG, and Juventus. Man United knocked out? No surprise. Any decent team with organization and fight are likely to beat this United team, Gary Neville told. Everything Harry is doing at Manchester United has turned into an absolute disaster, Paul Scholes says. 81 people were beheaded in Saudi Arabia. I wish Ho and others could comment on the matter, Amnesty International said in a statement. Brazil refused to broadcast the RPL. We received very negative feedback from subscribers, BAN Sports noted in their channel. 40-year-old Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been called up to the national team of Sweden for the 2022 World Cup playoffs. Milan and Atalanta were offered to sign Divock Origi. The forward is about to ask for a wage of 3.5 to 4 million euros per year. Juventus were knocked out for the 3rd time in a row in the Champions League round of 16. Ronaldo hasn't scored in the Champions League playoffs for 2 seasons in a row. 0 goals in 390 minutes versus Porto and Atletico. Manchester United fans threw various objects at Simeone from the stands after the Red Devils lost to Atletico. Ronaldo was knocked out in the Champions League round of 16 for the 3rd year in a row. Since leaving Real Madrid, he did not go beyond the quarter-final stage. In the Champions League quarterfinals, there are 3 clubs from England and Spain, 1 each from Germany and Portugal. Robbers entered Paul Pogba's house during his Manchester United's appearance battling Atletico Madrid. Kane has scored 95 away goals in the Premier League, the biggest amount to date. He conquered Rooney's result, taking it with 104 fewer games. Here are the results of yesterday's Champions League playoff matches. Moving on to the main topics of the day. We begin with yesterday's fixtures of the Premier League. Tottenham beat Brighton thanks to goals from Romero and Kane. Main event of the day, Liverpool outplayed Arsenal in a tough match, 0-2. Jota and Firmino secured the outcome. Jurgen Klopp's Let's have reduced the gap to Man City to 1 point. Next up, the Champions League playoff matches. Starting with Chelsea, Thomas Tuchel's team safely showed up for the tie against Lille and dealt with the French 1-2. Guests answered Yilmaz's goal with accurate shots from Pulisic and Azpilicueta. Meanwhile, Villarreal sensationally defeated Juventus 0-3. Gerard Romero struck Chesney in the 78th minute. Then Pau Torres doubled the advantage, and Arnaud made it 3. Thus, all the quarterfinalists of the tournament became known. These are Bayern, Liverpool, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Benfica, Atletico, Chelsea, and Villarreal. Borussia Dortmund believe that Erling Haaland is about to move to Manchester City. The leaders of the Hornets are confident of the striker agreeing to the terms of a move to the citizens. They offer the Norwegian a wage of over £500 a week. Barcelona are still pushing to sign Erling Haaland. Barcelona's bid will not be best, though they will still try to convince Erling of a sports project they are soon to implement. All interested clubs can pay the release clause. The favorites, as expected, are Man City and Real Madrid, but Barcelona and Bayern remain behind the scenes, doing their best from time to time. Darwin Núñez has joined the list of strikers that Barcelona are considering for their next sporting project. Benfica are asking for about 80 million euros for the striker, which is considered an enormous amount. Lionel Messi wants to stay at PSG and win the Champions League with the club. The Argentine striker has no intention of leaving Paris in the summer, still dreaming of winning the Sacred Cup with the club. A source close to the performer said that Messi was sympathetic to the whistle from the stands in his address. According to Leo, there is nothing surprising in such a reaction from the fans. Messi was also disappointed with the recent Champions League performance. The 34-year-old professional aims to win the Champions League with PSG next season. Messi's adaptation in Paris is complete. Messi and his entourage have not been in contact with Barcelona representatives since last summer, back when the Argentine left Blaugranas. The possible first transfers of Zinedine Zidane at the head of PSG have become known. According to Todo Fichajes, the French manager is keen to see a Real Madrid midfielder, Casemiro, in Paris. He's included in Zidane's ultimatums. Earlier on, Zinedine demanded that the leadership of the Parisians buy Cristiano Ronaldo. Another transfer target for Paris and Zizou will be Ousmane Dembélé, replacing Angel Di Maria, whose contract is close to expiring. Luckily, Dembélé could move to the Parc des Princes as a free agent. Friends, switch off to our World News Project and find out what's actually happening in the world. It was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.